Hi guys, it's Mr. Red Guy 92. Posted another video. Finally got my hair cut. Definitely much needed. And that's about it. But besides that, I'm posting a video. Peyton Manning signed with the Denver Broncos on a 5-year, $96 million contract. He will be playing in the Mile High Stadium, which is run by GM John Elway, former Bronco great, former pretty much NFL great quarterback. And he brings him in, and they get a deal done. I guess happened. It was leading up to it. They were saying that it was gonna happen, just didn't know when. And it's good to know that it did. Um, and Manning is now a Denver Bronco. It's hard to say, or it's going to be hard to see him in a Bronco uniform when he was in the Colts for so long. Face of the franchise, always will be the face of the franchise, probably. Even 20 years from now, he'll be the face of that franchise. So, with that being said, I'm going to talk about my expectations for Denver this year. My expectations with Peyton Manning, I think Denver will be a playoff team for sure. There's nobody really in their division that would give them any trouble. San Diego is regressing, and Oakland is Oakland. They're getting a little bit better, but they're having another head coaching change that I just don't think it benefits their whole organization as a whole. Them having another coaching change. I don't like the way Oakland does their business, and San Diego doesn't really have much of a defense. Their offense is okay, but I think Denver has a more complete team defensively and offensively. They're the best team, most balanced team in the division. So I could see that Denver going maybe 11-5 or 12-4. I'd say 11-5 would be fair. 10-6 maybe, somewhere along those lines. And rumors are now that Denver has Peyton Manning, rumors are now that Tim Tebow will be moved. I don't understand why Denver would trade Tebow. I think that Tebow could benefit a lot from Peyton Manning's influence. It was a 5-year, $96 million contract, so Tebow's not going to wait on the sidelines for 5 years. So that was kind of the wrinkle that was thrown in with the team itself and with the Tebow situation itself. Um, it's definitely frustrating for him because he's done so much for that team. Last season, it led them to the playoffs. They were 1-4. He won 7 out of his 8 starts. Um, and I believe it was 7 out of his 8 is one loss being to the Bills, um, who just turned the ball, forced Denver to turn the ball over like crazy. And he did some good things last year. I think I'd be pretty frustrated too if I showed the team that I made progress and they pushed me out the door for somebody else, but that somebody else is Peyton Manning, somebody that I think John Elway knows himself that the only way to push Tebow out of the door. John Elway never wanted Tebow there. He didn't draft him. He wasn't their GM at the time when he was drafted. So, chemistry wise, it just wasn't working for the team. Um, I think that it's a mistake though on their part if they. Um, I think that they should have signed Manning probably to about a 3-year deal. I don't think Manning has 5 years left in him at all. I don't even think he'll finish out that contract that they signed. Um, Probably 2, 3 years left at the most. Um, he can win maybe a Super Bowl in the next few years, possibly, um, depending on what happens with the New Englands and the Pittsburghs of the world and those teams. Even whatever happens within the division too, um, that could affect them. But I still think that they have the best team in their division with Peyton Manning. Now, I think they had the best team in the division with Tim Tebow, but it makes them even better now that they got a guy like Peyton Manning. That Denver itself will be doing, it was a good move for them to get Peyton Manning, but I think that They should have signed him to a 3-year deal. Let him mentor Tim Tebow for these next 3 years. Tebow does have a lot of work to do as far as learning to play as a conventional quarterback. He um, changes. They don't like the way his game is. They want him to become more of a quarterback rather than a running college type quarterback. They want to become more of a pocket passer. Who better to teach him than Peyton Manning? He's probably the one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Easily, probably the smartest quarterback as far as breaking down defenses, um, coverages, and audibling and all that stuff. That's Peyton Manning. That's he's probably smarter than some offensive coordinators in the NFL. So I just think that if they're gonna get Peyton Manning, they should keep Tim Tebow, have Manning mentor Tebow. Um, don't have Tebow in some of the games as a featured player, certain packages, situations, and brace him for that role as a starter in the next 3 years. Tebow, I'm sure, would be willing to do it, learning under Manning, but I don't know if Denver is willing to be patient with Tebow. I think they're going to try and trade him. Um, Possible landing spots, I could see Miami, I could see Jacksonville, I could see it's really I could see Buffalo maybe, um, maybe Philly, um, maybe Pittsburgh as a backup. There's no real starting situations for him available. Maybe Cleveland. Um, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Maybe San Francisco if they don't bring back Alex Smith. Um, so who knows? But definitely, it's been an interesting Peyton Manning watch. With him deciding whether he's going to go to Denver or the 49ers or Seattle or Arizona or what was the other team? Jets were talked about. Tennessee was talked about. I'm happy for him. I wish him luck in Denver. Peyton, I wish you luck. You'll probably never see this video, but I'll say it anyway. Wish you luck. And um, I think to Denver, to John Elway, I would say I think you should keep Tim Tebow. Don't let him go yet. Let Manning mentor Tebow and build him up as the quarterback that you eventually want him to be. That's my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's hope that this is a good NFL season. I think it will be. Other moves, Buffalo landing Mario Williams, San Diego landing Robert Machem. That's really about it, all I can think of, but I got to get going. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.